Will they stand? Will they stand with me? Will they? Oh, oh, oh. So guys, I have a video coming out later that I showed to the Virgin Islands and Epstein's Island and all that stuff. I'm in development right now of it. Dropped my girl off at the airport at like 2 o'clock in the morning. We got up. My sleep schedule was all wonky. Let's see who's up next. Oh, let's see. The Paces. Yeah. After they started me, you know what I'm saying? Now we win. We was losing. Too many games. Dun 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 dun. Lowry's trash. Is it gonna start?
The Pacers look to take charge. We're going to bring it to you here from Indianapolis, Indiana.
PG-13.
After this one game on the road, the Raptors are back to Toronto. And you look at their record, 5 games back from the #1 seed.
Well, for all the talk about them coming into this season, I'm not sure people expected them to be this good. So you'd have to place them, I think, among the favorites to make a run at the NBA championship.
Well, you're not taking any risks there, partner. I agree with you. I mean, that's a safe thing to say. They played angry this year, really beating up on people, playing with an edge. As long as they save some of that fire for the postseason, they're going to be a scary team to face.
Here are the 5 for the Raptors.
Kyle, pass the ball.
Lowry and DeRozan, they're the backcourt. Patterson is the 4 with Valanciunas in the middle. And it's Rodriguez in at the 3 spot. You know what? And Indiana will go the other way with it. Their last game, a win against Boston, looking to carry it into this one.
I just love the rhythm they got into offensively. I mean, they really started to click from the outset, and it carried through the whole way.
And that result was indeed impressive. They basically cruised all the way home.
Mahimi down low. I'll recover.
Damn,
Lowry. Defenders wanted anything Clark to do with him on that jam.
Jump or something. Foul.
He was coming in with a bunch of steam and was ready to posterize whoever decided to get in his way.
All right, I understand, fellas, but come on. You got to challenge him a little bit at least.
A little over a minute gone here in the first quarter. Moments ago, our Doris Burke had a chance to catch up with the coach, Frank Vogel. Doris.
And he said a big factor in this game will be how well they're able to handle Kyle Lowry. He admitted being a fan of his game, saying he's a tough athletic guard who really competes. Defense, rebounding, attack the paint, he'll take it to you. We've got to be ready to match his motor and his aggressiveness. Kevin, are they up to it?
Thank you, Doris. Paul George in the first year of a 5-year max level contract extension. Boy, those are big words and mean a lot. You talked about earlier his name on the marquee and how it's big and bright. And, you know, his play last season left no question in a lot of people's mind that he's worth every dollar.
Yeah, there are only about a dozen or so guys that are worthy of max contracts, in my opinion. He's clearly one because he's gotten better every season. He hungers to be great, and he's a tremendous two-way player, potentially a guy who could be Defensive Player of the Year at some point in his career.
Here's Hill after the made shot from Rodriguez. Hill kicks to George. Taken away by Rodriguez. And oh, here we go. Lowry's got the fast break chance.
Whoa, Lowry, pass the ball, bro. And one ref? What the? Ref, you gotta call that, yo.
Foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here.
That's crazy, yo.
Great job. Taking it right at the defense. I like the aggressiveness.
Yeah, he left him no choice but to foul
referee.
Valanciunas, a young big man with some offensive promise. He can score on the left block. He's developing a nice touch from mid-range. Very intriguing player with that size and skill set.
Now here's Scola. 14 points from him the last game against Boston.
Yeah, Kevin, he really set up shop at that foul line. I mean, they could not do anything with him defensively, and so they had to keep fouling.
Clock at 6. The shot by George, wide open. Off target.
Wide
with
open.
3.
He was wide open.
Valanciunas, a mobile 7-footer with good hands. That's a nice start.
It's always a great place to start when you're a big guy. Can you catch it? And not only good passes, but can you catch bad ones and finish around the rim? He can do all of that.
Now Rodriguez. Paul George missing from long range. And that's a foul called on Money.
What?
That's foul number 2 for him.
What a great play to sacrifice his body and take.
And so here is Indiana. They lead by 4.
That's
and
crazy.
George, here we go. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2. The Pacers have shot 8 of 10 from the line. That's an even 80%.
And you look at the numbers for this season, guys, from the free throw
They're just
line.
giving them mad
77%.
And so he makes both from the line.
He has such terrific form and consistency on his free throw. Beautiful to watch.
Here's Ross. No good on that last second attempt there.
Wednesday, March 18th, Nikola Pekovic and the Minnesota Timberwolves go up against DeMar DeRozan and the Toronto Raptors. Live from Air Canada Centre.
Quarter is in the books. Second about ready to get underway. Let's quickly break down the game we've seen from the Pacers so far, guys.
Pretty good start defensively. This club forced some mistakes and took advantage, and that's how they've built this lead.
And they've built the lead because not only have they forced turnovers, but they've taken care of the ball themselves. So that's a winning combination.
And now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset our lineups. On the court for Indiana, C.J. Miles and Paul George are the wingmen. Boy, Hibbert is out there.
What the hell?
And it's Watson in at the point.
Easy little jump shot for him right there, guys.
Last outing for Toronto, they won that game against Portland.
And what that game came down to, guys, was their ability to use that three-point shot so effectively.
The work they did on the perimeter was absolutely
come on, yo.
Way too much for that defense to
bounce
be able
pass or something.
And that's a foul
Jesus
called on Money.
fuck, yo.
And that'll be his 3rd foul so far.
Already he's looking at his 3rd foul. I think the coach will probably look to sit him down until the 3rd quarter.
Hibbert kicks to George.
Hard kick this game.
Back to Hibbert. Here is Miles. He's guarded by Ross. 4 on the clock.
Bro, you gotta be fucking
Watson
kidding me,
for 2.
yo.
Misses off the left iron.
You know, they haven't been able to open up a big lead, but the rebounds are starting to add up for them. They may be able to pull away a little bit.
Yeah, they've been doing the dirty work inside, Steve, playing a very tough brand of basketball.
Here's Rodriguez. The 9-footer's on the mark. Rodriguez has got 5 points in the quarter.
His shooting has been so good today. He may have to take it upon himself to try to get his club out of this hole.
Watson dishes to Copeland.
Jesus Christ.
Shot is off. Good work defensively by Johnson. Raptors trail by 3.
They got Chris Copeland.
Vasquez passes to Rodriguez.
Check out the game for Money. 9 points. He was able to come up with 1 steal, too.
Yeah, he's defending very well. He's disrupting the offense. He's playing the passing lanes, trying to put as much pressure on as possible. Well, last season, the fans in Indiana finally came back in bunches to support their hometown Pacers in the top 10 in attendance, up from 25th in 2013.
Hibbert with the screen. George against Rodriguez. They get a hand on it. Now here's Ross. Oh!
That was a power punch right there.
Oh, great.
I don't know that this is the time for that kind of flair. In a close game, the important thing is the 2 points, not the dramatic.
Oh, come on, Clark.
That was a steal if I've ever seen one.
I'm with you, Kevin. You can't fault him for that. I mean, just let him go. Who cares?
We're just over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Here's Rodriguez again, Toronto.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting in the paint and keep scoring points. Keep it going.
Yeah, not a lot you can do defensively when they continue to get the ball inside and get these easy shots.
Hibbert with a screen on Johnson. Here is Miles, guarded by Vasquez. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Watson. Well-placed jumper from the free throw line. Watson's got 4 points in the quarter.
You know, Kevin, he's not always looking to put up big numbers, but he's doing a nice job here.
Indiana making something. For Hibbert, Scola comes in for Chris Copeland. Rodney Stuckey's subbed in for George. Valanciunas, he's checked in for Toronto. Vasquez kicks to Rodriguez. Ross on the wing. Back to Rodriguez. Shoots from 14, and he connects with the jumper. Rodriguez has got the lead up to 3 now for the Raptors.
It was a slow start for him, but he started to take off since we hit the second quarter, guys.
To the wing right side. Here is Miles, covered by Rodriguez. Watson dishes to Miles. Puts up a 3, and he gets the bucket. Miles has got it all tied up now for the Pacers.
Oh, he's going to keep banging those home if you give him that much space.
Rodriguez outside. Vasquez gets a screen from Rodriguez. Vasquez kicks to Rodriguez. That falls. Great assist by Vasquez. Rodriguez has got the lead back up to 3 now for the Raptors. Pacers have gone 50% from the floor in the second quarter, 3 of 6. Watson, the pass to Mahinmi. Out to the right wing. Here's Miles. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. There's the pick. Rodriguez goes in, and there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line. That's on Rodney Stuckey. Raptors have been solid at the line.
Oh my goodness. Yo. They did me dirty, Chad. They did me dirty. Oh my God.
George
Give me that.
For CJ Watson.
They trying to do me dirty. That's crazy.
He's checked in for Johnson. DeRozan comes in for Ross. And Lewis Williams subbed in for Vasquez. And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for Toronto.
Boy, they really amped up the pressure at the defensive end, guys, and have piled up the steals in the early going.
I think they're also getting some good looks in transition, doing a nice job of running the floor.
It's Luis Scola. Steal that from him. He shouldn't even be dribbling the ball right now. That was crazy. What the? Oh my God. He has a hairpiece on. Where the ball, bro? You ain't gonna do nothing with that. My guy's a 70 overall. I'm about to put it on you, dude.
And he banks in the
nice little move.
Rodriguez has got 20 points.
The more touches he gets, the more this lead will grow. He has just been unconscious this quarter.
Team is trash. The team is garbage.
1-2 on 3-pointers here in the second quarter so far.
I got into foul trouble the first quarter, so we were losing. So I have to keep scoring. Otherwise, we're gonna lose.
They set the pick. Miles dishes to Hill.
Get that out of here. What the?
The Raptors will take it the other way. Let's take a look at the 2K leaderboard to see the teams that have been the biggest three-point threat since the All-Star break. Number 1, the Raptors.
Yeah, thanks to yours truly.
Better shooting the ball as the season has gone on. I just think they're in a great offensive groove right now.
Well, Steve, George Hill starting at point guard. Maybe more.
Oh my God. Yo, I hate the animation in this game. I really do, bro. The animation in this game is definitely the worst. It's the worst 2K.
He's not a classic.
Because what the fuck, bro? It's like.
People have argued that the Pacers need more of a playmaker, but I like what Hill brings to the table. Defensive-minded, smart, team guy, good shooter. So he's an important player for this club.
Okay, well, let's check in with Doris Burke reporting from our sideline in this game. Doris, take it away.
Well, gentlemen, the Pacers head coach Frank Vogel has helped turn this team into a powerhouse.
Oh, my
He's
God.
had a reputation for
That's a
positivity,
steal.
lifting his players up and boosting their confidence. As Paul George put it, coach has no shame in calling you out.
Guys.
If you don't know what you're doing,
Got 3
you're
goddamn
going to get
turnovers
embarrassed.
because of you guys.
No one wants that, Kevin.
He'll call you out, Doris, that's for sure. Thanks. For the 3, and he gets the bucket.
How? What is going on?
Well, you talk about Hill defensively now. 6'3",
He's not even like
athletic,
that.
long arms, extremely smart, knows how to avoid being screened, never gives up on plays.
Oh my God.
You know, from his time with the
Williams,
Spurs,
you are
Coach
pissing me
Vogel,
off.
he
Get that
has
out of here, boy. Give me that.
outstanding technique to complement those physical tools, and that makes him one of the best defenders at his position.
Here's Patterson.
Let's go, Patterson. Bam that shit. Boom.
Says that one goes in.
Here we go.
Patterson's got his first 3 points of the game. Pacers trail by 3. Hill with it. 8 points his last outing. Stuckey into the lane. Can't cash in on the 10-foot jumper.
And you know the other thing I like about George Hill, an excellent caretaker of the ball. He may not create a ton of assists, but he gets to
Hold
the
that.
offense and really values the possession.
Fuck,
Well,
I
they
thought
ran
this
a nice
was.
play there, Kevin, to set up the easy dunk.
Yeah, he got help from his teammate and ran his man right straight into the pick.
Yep, and that's the offensive player's job. Run him into the screen.
And it was a great pick, too, Clark. I mean, he may have lowered his shoulder a little bit, but he got him pretty clean.
Mahimi passes
That's
to
a fucking steal.
Rebounded
Give me
by
that.
Rodriguez.
Boy, have they been hitting the glass hard or what? Kind of surprising it's such a tight game.
Yeah, you're right. Very rarely will you out-rebound an opponent like that and not have it pay off.
Stuckey kicks to Hill. To the paint. Wants to get it to Miles and does. Battles through traffic and lays it in. Miles has got his 3rd basket of
I'm
the
in foul
night.
trouble, so I can't really do much.
Raptors leading by 3.
If I would have jumped, they definitely
Williams
would have
kicks to
called it.
Rodriguez.
That's how it is in this game.
Back to Williams.
Williams. Pick. Roll.
Patterson with it.
You didn't pass the ball.
Scola covering.
Pass one more. Up.
Here's Rodriguez. Basket is good on Williams. 25 points for money.
A large part of what they've been able to do here is centered around his offense.
Dishes it to Scola. Pass to Miles. Pick up by Hill.
Oh, that's a steal.
Williams against Stuckey.
Oh my God. That's not a. Don't call
Now
that guy.
Miles. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against Boston. And the shot is good.
Yo!
Cut down
Rodney
to 4 on the
Stuckey?
bucket from Stuckey.
They're shooting the ball extremely well right now. They're looking
His
at
name
the
is
three-point
Stuckey.
shot as a way to get some extra offense and really continue to fortify
Oh
their
my
momentum.
God.
And DeRozan kicks to Rodriguez. Williams attacking. Williams gets a screen from Rodriguez.
You should have shot that, bro.
Free throw
There
line
you
jump
go.
shot. And another
you
basket
go.
for Toronto.
Well, the lead should be safe if they keep shooting like this.
Well, they're on fire. I mean, they're absolutely on target and looking to pad that scoring total, too.
Hill dishes to Miles. Scola kicks to Miles. Back to Scola. Indiana moving the ball.
Bro, come on. All this good work I'm doing, you're not ruining
And
it.
a mighty
Play
slam on the end
defense.
of it.
But through the teeth of some pretty soft D, I can't help but say that.
Well, let's see how that impacts things here, because those kinds of plays sometimes can be game changers on both sides.
Shots good by Williams.
That's just a case of two teammates working perfectly together, one setting the screen and the other using it to get that separation.
The dish to Scola. Feeds it to Stuckey. Rebounded by Valanciunas. Valanciunas has got 4 rebounds in this game.
Hard work on the glass once again, fellas. They put a lot of effort into their rebound.
Well, you get more rebounds, you get more possessions, more shots at the hoop, and oftentimes that decides the game.
Here's Hill. 9 points in the game so far. Passes it to Scola. bank shot. No good. Raptors leading by 8. Patterson setting the pick for DeRozan. Now the pass to Williams.
Get that low.
And
Let's
Rodriguez
go.
gets the assist. Rodriguez has got
That's
3
what we
assists now
needed.
in this one.
They've done a lot of good work with the ball. Really moving both the ball and moving bodies, getting quality chances at the hoop.
And they're not wasting chances when they get them. I mean, they're hitting their shots.
Oh, here's Stuckey. Stuckey
That's
with
the
another
Stuckey
miss.
I know.
I tell you what, that's too good a look to pass up there.
That's the Stuckey I know.
That's one
Let's
you gotta
go.
take.
Boy, the floor really
Fucker.
opened up.
Let's go,
for him.
DeRozan.
It sure did. A good job getting it started before the defense can get itself set.
And so it's Indiana with it.
Invalid command my ass.
And they came out with the win.
Yeah, I think they
Even
matched up
Betty,
really well with
motherfucker.
that club, and everything seemed to be going in their favor.
Well, certainly that's what the final score would have you to believe.
Yeah,
That'll
boo.
do it for the
Boo.
first half. The Raptors
That was
out
whipping
in
our
front
ass.
as they end the second quarter with an energy burst, a 19-6 run. And time now to go
Yeah.
courtside as we send you
Yeah.
over to Doris Burke
Yeah,
from the
it's like
side.
that.
Doris?
It was like that.
Well, an incredible turnaround for you guys between the first and second quarters. What allowed you to jump out to this lead?
Well, Doris, what happened was, it's under shit. Me calling some people out.
To be
Yeah.
honest with you, it was probably me calling people out on the bench.
Yeah, tell
I
them
thought just how bad they were playing.
they were
But it
bad.
worked. We came out and played like we should have from the first minute.
Kevin,
Word.
back to you.
All right, Doris, thank you.
Fuck
And
my
we'll be
team.
back
They're
after
trash.
halftime for the start of the third quarter.
Yeah, hopefully we start a problem. I want to get traded.
All right, men. We've done a good job in the first half of taking the momentum and being
You
assertive
don't
with
know
our style
nothing.
of
You don't
play.
know anything what you're talking about, coach. You don't know shit. Yeah,
Big
I'm
margin
gonna do
on our
that.
hands, but we'll see
Let's
if that
go
gap
for that.
narrows down
Yuri.
in the third and fourth quarters. What a game we're seeing from Money.
He has that slasher mentality, guys, and we saw all the evidence of that in the first half as he
Let's go for
continually
that.
got to the rim and scored.
Yeah, he had the jetpack on today, Steve, blowing by the defender no matter who they put on it.
And on the floor for Dwayne Casey starting the second half. Lowry and DeRozan, they're the backcourt. Patterson is the
Oh,
forward
hell
with
no. Why are you-
Valanciunas in the middle.
Let's go, Val. Way to
Rodriguez
clean that
is the
up.
small forward.
Now, they've
Lowry's
gotten
getting
something out
traded,
of
or I'm
just about
going.
Every possession,
It's one of the
their
two.
defense has been just as good. Masterful performance across the board.
And don't forget, on the road, too.
The Raptors shooting their 7th free
We
throw
can win
attempt.
every
Well, how about
every
the numbers
season
for
from
this
now
club?
on.
As a team, 79% from the free throw line this year.
That's been one of the strongest
Let's
aspects
go.
of this team this season. I mean, there have been very few off nights for them at the free throw line.
And in the paint, they have really shown some strength. Their
Oh,
work
my
on the court
goodness.
has been phenomenal.
Oh,
That's certainly caused a
Valanciunas.
mismatch, Steve, at least for today.
They've been so efficient in the paint in this game. That's an area they've totally dominated.
You know, once they ID'd the edge they had inside,
Yeah.
they just continued to attack.
Yeah, we like that
For
right now.
Toronto, they have shot 4 of 7 as a team from the line tonight. Several misses early. And here is Hill. Toronto
Not good.
grabs the miss.
George Hill, an efficient combo guard. He was acquired by the Pacers in a draft day deal back in 2011. That was the Kawhi Leonard trade, with Leonard, of course, going to the Spurs. It's a trade that benefited both sides.
Ooh,
slam.
Alan Tunis, you going crazy right
One
now.
will do just fine.
I'm fucking surprised at you, my boy.
Switch it up.
Will it
You
go?
turning it up after I
And
talk that
Scola
shit to you
with the
guys.
layup. Scola's got 10 points.
Beautiful lead pass there.
But
He
you're
let his
letting him
teammate
score
run right
though,
under
and
him.
that's a fucking no-no.
Lowry
Pass the
passes
ball,
to
bro.
Rodriguez. Inside, here's Valanciunas.
Oh, foul ref?
Missed
Damn,
himself.
yo.
Pacers trail by 18. Hill dishes to Scola.
How's that my guy?
Hill kicks to Stuckey. Inside, here's Mahimi. And good coming
Whoa.
on the assist by Rodney Stuckey.
Whoa.
He has 6.
How's he doing
Good
that?
offensive possession for him. He's trying to shoulder the load here for his team.
Pass to Rodriguez.
Yeah.
He dishes it to Valanciunas. And a
Let's
kind
go.
move that time off the rim as that one falls.
I don't get an
Pacers
assist for
got
that?
9
That's
points
crazy.
now in the quarter. Pacers have gone 2 of 4 here to start the second half. From the sideline, let's catch up with Doris Burke.
Kevin, Paul George has stated plainly that he hopes to post up much more often. Last season, he was basically dead last among forwards, only posting up on 5% of his possessions. He's put on muscle and developed his back-to-the-basket footwork. He said, quote, I plan on being a lot more physical, seeking contact and finishing through it. That's my next step. He's trying to evolve, Kevin.
A good move. Listen this, Doris. Thanks. A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. The wide open look here for DeRozan. No good on the triple. Pacers trail by 16. And George kicks to Hill. And that one goes in as he is fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts at the line.
Amazing.
Really aggressive play, taking it to the rim against the big man.
Tell you what, I love that fearless attitude.
Roy Hibbert's checked in for Indiana. And Toronto also making a switch. Johnson, he's checked in for Valanciunas. Lets the 3 fly. No good from Rodriguez.
Good solid defense on the perimeter there, challenging the shot and not fouling.
Even the best shooters can be bothered by his defense.
Scola, a screen on Patterson. Scola kicks to Hill. There's the feed to Hibbert. Good, the assist goes to Hill. Hill's got his 3rd assist on the night.
That's what has to happen if they're going to turn this thing around. He's got to take charge. He's got to be aggressive and really look to push here offensively.
The second chance effort. A shot by Johnson.
Jesus.
It's Indiana's ball. Big run right now going for him, 11-2. Hill with it. Lowry picks him up. Hill kicks to Stuckey. Scola sets a screen for Stuckey. He feeds it to Scola. Dishes it to Hill.
All right, guys.
6 to shoot. Shoots from the line. And it's Toronto with the rebound. They led the game at 1 point by 20.
Bro, why didn't you pass the ball when I was open? What's wrong with you? Damn. This is retarded.
George passes to
I
Hill.
can't even say that. I'm sorry. You guys have to tism.
George with a screen on DeRozan.
Like the same shit. I think it's worse.
Here's Scola. Hits the front of the rim and out.
That's not a sight you see very often. I mean,
oh my
he
God.
has a great feel for that jump shot, especially when he's open.
Rodriguez.
Yo, I gotta be able to. Yo, that's actually crazy. That's actually fucking crazy that I did not make that open ass. And they're making their shots, all of their shots. Holy moly. Here it comes. Here it comes, guys. Momentum change.
From the arc. And there's
Rodriguez. There we go.
That's good on the assist by Lowry. That's 28 points for money.
There you go. That's the stroke we saw in the first half.
Hill against Lowry. Hill dishes to Scola. On the wing, Stuckey. The 3 from George.
Get that out of here. Get that out of here. Block the shit out of you.
Chris Copeland's checked in for Indiana. Watson comes in for Hill. Raptors
I thought they called a foul. I'm not going to go lie. I was about to be tight as hell. So I ain't even foul trouble.
For DeMar DeRozan. Here's Copeland. He hasn't scored yet. That I'm sure will change. It's stolen by Vasquez.
Vasquez, up. Bro.
Rodriguez
Jesus
outside.
Christ. Took you 20 years.
Left side Lowry. Rodriguez passes to Vasquez.
Vasquez, what's wrong with you, bro?
Rodriguez. Shot clock at 6. Some nice ball movement here by the Raptors. The shot by Lowry, no good.
Almost surprised that he had that much room to work with.
And George kicks to Watson. Pass to Copeland. And so he draws the foul on the shot and trip to the line to shoot 2.
Ow.
As we approach the playoffs, let's see how the East is shaping up. You take a look at the Raptors. Right now, they've acquired the second-best record in the conference. And, of course, Indiana. They find themselves in 4th place.
Looking at Indiana, I think maybe they've slipped just a bit from where they were a season ago. But they're a team that typically figures it out as the season goes on.
And granted, it's hard to stay at the
Season's
very
almost
top
over,
of the
man.
standings. But, you know, the playoffs are a whole different story. They're a team with playoff experience under their belts. They've got lots of confidence. I think they'll be just fine.
Lowry,
Bro, I'm wide open. You retard.
He kicks to Mozgov.
Pass.
Passes to Rodriguez.
What is wrong with you guys, bro? Seriously.
Feeds it to Mozgov. And a great assist by Rodriguez as that one goes in. Mozgov's got 8 points. Ross is checked in for Mozgov. While there's a break, let's take a look at this past month's assist leaders among small forwards in the NBA. Well, you look at money, an uncommonly gifted passer leading the league in assists.
Bro, Dwayne, are you retarded? Don't you think I do that shit all the time?
Watson, right now averaging
This guy's a
7
moron,
points
bro.
a game.
Get Lowry out of here. I'm not trying to give him no nothing.
Kicks to Stuckey.
He shouldn't be our ball handler.
Hibbert inside. He's guarded by Johnson. Hibbert dishes to Stuckey. Stuckey right side. The shot is off. And Toronto will come the other way. They led the game at 1 point by
Bro, Lowry, what are you doing?
home against Minnesota.
Fucking wide open every time. And you fucking don't pass me the
That's a
ball.
shot you can't pass up. He should knock that down.
Watson kicks to Hibbert. Right side, George. There's the dish to Watson. Back to Stuckey. Puts one up from 19. Off the left rim and out.
Well, I think he kind of alligator armed that one. Short stroked it. After doing a nice job to get open, he didn't finish the shot.
Vasquez passes to Johnson. Plays it up.
Good shit, Johnson.
Well, he wasn't phased at all by the bigger man on him. And on the low block, I thought he might be.
You know, Steve, I thought maybe he'd prefer to bring him out to the perimeter, but whatever works, go to it.
Get out of here. Give me that. What are you, stupid?
Now here's Vasquez. He's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard.
That's the kind of defense required when he's got the ball near the hoop. And they were right in his face.
Grievous Vasquez, a 6'6" point guard out of Venezuela by way of the University of Maryland, is really a good playmaker. Plays with a swagger and moxie that you love to see. You know, a couple seasons
that was
back,
you. I don't
averaged
care,
9
bro.
assists
It was
a game.
never a time or a situation where that was available.
And Toronto also making a switch. Williams is
Shit,
checked in
this game is
for
retarded,
Colorado.
bro.
Wasted no time on that one.
Give me that.
30 points for money.
He had his head on the swivel and was able to pick out the pass and get the assist.
And Vasquez with great size, Steve, for the point guard position.
Not an elite athlete, so he sometimes lacks the quickness to guard opposing point guards, but his height, his strength, and his grit and anticipation makes him really a viable option against a lot of different matchups in the league.
Pass to George. Looks for Hibbert. Gets it to him. Looking to end the drought. It's blocked. And here's the fast break. Ross leading the way. No coverage that time. 32 points for money. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Raptors.
Their defense has been outstanding, Kevin. Closing out on shots, blocking a lot of them as well.
They've repeatedly gotten out on the break tonight as well and scored a lot of
Let's
baskets.
go. Yeah, you saw me. You got scared, bro. You got scared.
The Pacers making a
You
switch.
see me coming?
Mahimi's
He
checked
fucking
in.
threw that shit away as soon as possible. He said, nah, I ain't getting blocked. I'd rather just run out of bounds. It's about to fucking send his shit.
Toronto leading by
Yeah,
19
I would play
points.
defense like that too. Full court
Williams
press.
gets to Rodriguez.
Full court press is kind of crazy. The mechanics in this game are like way off.
Can't get it to
And
go.
one, no
George
foul,
with the
ref.
defensive effort.
Hold the ball too
And
long.
up the
Shut
court
up,
come the
coach.
Pacers on the break. Watson's running. The pass to Mahimi.
Picking up like 20 points. Should be able to take that anytime.
Pass to Miles. Clock at 6.
Big eyes.
Here is Watson, guarded by Vasquez.
How'd he make that?
You know, with the expectations low for him, he can provide a nice lift when he does put the ball in the basket.
Raptors shooting 56% in this game, really stringing quality possessions together offensively. Rodriguez with Mahimi on him.
Bro,
Rodriguez passes to Ross. He dishes it to Johnson. Raptors moving the ball around. Just 5 to shoot. Ross kicks to Johnson. And that'll be Toronto as it goes.
Oh my God, you guys are doing way too much, yo.
Let's see where the Pacers are, Kevin, in terms of the NBA rankings right now. Second in opponent points per game. Fourth in opponent shooting percentage. And they're in the top 10 in fewest turnovers per game. And they really do emphasize taking care of the ball.
Yeah, those are all good points, Clark. And to me, the one that stands out, the one statistic
Jump up there with him, bro.
Points per game, because this team obviously gets after it defensively. They just try to blanket the opposing offense, and they do it because they scout well. You can tell they're well prepared for each and every offense that they face on a nightly basis.
It seems that every pass they make is leading to a score here. I mean, that's just exquisite ball movement.
Yeah, they're making the right play, they're working together, and they're just looking for the best shot they can every possession.
There's the pick. Loses his man off the screen and lays it up and in.
Oh, man, that's insane.
They're not as aggressive from the outside here, but maybe they should think about stretching the defense a little bit, like they did in the first half. I mean,
can I get a foul, ref? Damn, give me that.
Great defense.
He's left. CJ little-ass Watson get a rebound over me.
That's what he brings, a presence. I mean, you saw it on that miss.
And that one's good.
Why did the camera just switch? Go back to 2K. 2K camera.
About that poor first half.
Yo, why did the camera just do that? That was the weirdest thing I've ever seen. What the? Yeah. Yeah, I would like to see that. I don't know why I did that anyways.
Vasquez passes to Rodriguez.
There we go.
Hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot two.
The defender got his money's worth on that one.
Yep, that was an easy whistle for the official.
This is his third trip to the free throw line in the game.
Well, he's been an 80% free throw shooter on the season. I mean, he shot the ball with confidence from the stripe.
And Indiana making a change here. Hill's checked in, and the Raptors also making a change. Valanciunas is checked in. Hill dishes to Hibbert. Knocks it loose. Taken away by Rodriguez. Here's Williams. The fast break ends at the rim with a jam.
I think that play sort of sums up what we've seen throughout. Just simply being outplayed both sides of the ball. Smart basketball defensively turning into quick points.
And that's not going to be able to continue if they hope to get back into this game, Clark. It's a deflating play for your morale.
And George kicks to Hibbert.
Get out of here! Get that out of here!
Vasquez. He hasn't yet put up any points in this one. Ross, that's good. Five seconds left in the third quarter. The three from George. And no good trying to get that one.
Pause.
And as we conclude the third quarter, pretty much a blowout. It's been a one-sided affair.
Boom, bitch.
Toronto ahead, delivering the blowout. And we're coming back in just a moment. Get ready for the fourth quarter of action when we return.
I gotta pick up Frankie and Gabby.
Friday, March 20th. DeMar DeRozan and the Toronto Raptors go on the road to battle the Chicago Bulls. Live from United Center. Big time hoops coming your way.
And a moment now to take a look at our State Farm assist of the game. With 6 in the game, it's been some excellent court vision from Rodriguez.
Teenagers are not allowed to be alone.
Their ability to find the open man and really get the offense operating smoothly.
And so it's Indiana with it. George and Scoa, they're the forwards. Rodney Stuckey out there with George Hill. And it's Mahimi in at the 5.
If this is like a screen, you guys have to pick up, bro. Jesus.
Here's George.
Oh, thank God. Oh, my God. I thought we were going to call that on me. So I say that's 5. They're definitely going to come back and beat us.
First free throw is good.
Let me see my... I was wilding. I shouldn't have been shooting all those threes like an idiot. $16 of wasted time. What the hell is he doing? DeRozan, what the hell are you doing? You guys ain't doing shit.
You know, the league doesn't always update play.
Oh shit, I wanted to see if I had 5 blocks, so 4 blocks. Oh my god, I needed 1 more block.
George, 6'10" after a late growth spurt following his rookie season in the NBA. Some great free throw shooting so far in this second half.
I think they should keep trying to initiate contact and get back to the line until they start missing from there. But as it is, they're perfect so far, so keep it up.
Valanciunas, good.
And his confidence has come back since halftime after really a rough first 2 quarters.
Pacers trail by 20. Hill passes to Scola.
Bro, how does he open like that?
Played in with a nice touch off the glass.
How is he?
Here's the Raptors with the ball. Lowry kicks to Rodriguez.
Get it! Oh, watch out now. Boy, that is a tremendous jam. I mean, is he a crowd pleaser or what?
Oh, definitely. One of the NBA's best if you're talking about sheer power.
Yeah, guys who can throw it down like that don't come around very often.
Patterson against George. Clock at 6. Here's Scola.
Oh my god.
Free throws now for him.
We've seen Luis Scola playing a good game here. 12 points and also an assist.
Well, the league's so focused on creating parity with the luxury tax and revenue sharing, but I think the max contract limits encourage stars to team up. If you allow the true superstars to command a larger share of the cap, I think they'd be more likely to spread out.
Pass the ball.
Lowry kicks to Rodriguez.
Touch that shit.
Outside DeRozan. DeRozan gets a screen from Rodriguez. Here's Valanciunas. Good on the shot. Valanciunas has got 13 points here in the second half alone. Well, when you talk, Clark, about superstar contracts, it's estimated that LeBron James is worth 4 times more than he makes in player salary.
I don't find that hard to believe. I mean, he's one of the biggest stars in all of sports when you think about the magnitude of his celebrity. But you don't need to increase max salaries to that level. Right now, vets are limited to about 1/3 of the cap. You boosted it to 40 or 50%. I think most star players would look for their own teams to carry.
Rodriguez goes in. Charity stripe shot and another basket for Toronto.
That's the 3rd bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle much more effectively.
Yeah, and until they do, the problems inside are only going to get worse.
The offensive rebound. Another shot. And it's going to be 2 free throws from contact on the shot.
Just want to block, yo.
And the first one drops. He doesn't get the second one.
Physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. That +10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
Yeah, not to mention what it says on the scoreboard. I mean, they're really pushing them around physically at this point.
Rodriguez left side. Here's DeRozan. And again, it's Toronto converting.
Well, their plan of attack has been pretty clear to see. I mean, get the ball inside and just take it strong to the hoop. Be dominant in the lane.
Well, the defense has been very slow to adjust. I mean, that's 10 straight points now inside.
Hill kicks to George. Scola sets a screen for George. Now the feed to Scola. Taken away by Rodriguez. DeMar DeRozan on the wing. Inside. Lowry dishes to Valanciunas. Rodriguez goes in. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here.
Indiana has its hands full guarding against Valanciunas.
He's got 17 points, and he's added to his totals by picking up 3 points at the line as well.
Yeah, and that's something that's important for him and his team. Getting a few extra points, knocking those free throws down, and helping your team any way you can.
Scola sets a screen for Hill. Dishes it to Scola.
You know, sports medicine, really a key part to keeping NBA players.
Damn, Patterson, stop fouling
so
him.
Advanced as are most things when it comes to performance and performance enhancement. But I read recently that they've discovered a new knee ligament. You'd think they'd have it all mapped out by now.
That's the way to shoot the rock.
Make new discoveries.
And you look at the Raptors have gotten absolutely red hot shooting the ball here in the fourth. A perfect 6 for 6. Outside DeRozan. He feeds it to Fields. Outside Lowry. Shot clock at 6.
Hurry the hell up.
Plays it up and banks it in.
Lowry's
got
garbage,
4 points
bro.
this quarter.
Just seems like they're finding an open lane to the
He's
hoop
garbage.
every time down.
He's my
That's 5
teammate, and I'm
buckets in a
telling
row
you
for them
guys
in the
right
paint.
now, he is
Yeah, on
garbage.
the flip side, Steve, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior.
Fucking porqueria face is what he is.
Solomon Hill, he's checked in for the Pacers. And Toronto also making a switch. Allen outside. Pass to Sloan. From deep. It's rebounded by Rodriguez. Rodriguez has got rebound number 12 here already in the game. Good. Rodriguez has got 38 points.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
Now, you got to make a defensive adjustment here, Clark. Time to collapse inside, force the ball back out on the perimeter, make them beat you from long range.
Sloan passes to Hill.
We talk so much about how valuable.
Damn, you guys foul way too much, yo.
In terms of building a team, but
Well, I know what you're talking. I got 5 fouls myself.
Player on a good contract.
3 of them came in the first quarter.
So many
They were
possibilities for
fucking.
the team.
I got a
Talk
charge.
of value contracts. If you get a
And 2
franchise
fouls
player
for
only paying in half
blocking.
of what is expected, Clark, that's an extra all-star player you can afford on your roster.
I think that's the big payoff with it. So much of how a team is constructed in the NBA involves how close they are to the salary cap. So you'd like to try to get as many really good players as you can at market value, or in some cases maybe below market value.
And that one's good.
Go ahead,
I think you
Timmy.
need to get much more disruptive defensively.
Go ahead,
Can't
Timmy.
just keep allowing these easy baskets.
Jesus.
They
Thought
need
you was in
more
a
energy
wheelchair,
maybe some
son.
double
Was that
teaming.
Butters?
Gotta get
I
their
don't
defense
remember.
in gear.
And Sloan kicks to Hill. Here's Copeland. Buries it from three-point range.
Whoa.
A wide open 3. They need much better communication defensively.
Toronto shooting is beautiful right now. 60% for the game.
That's
Pretty
the
much
ball, yo.
everyone out there has been stroking it. Here's Rodriguez. And foul
Wow.
that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2.
They're doing a
Come
great job
on.
here in the
You feel like a
second
girl.
half. They've brought their free throw percentage up quite a bit. And that's winning basketball. That's one of the ingredients in winning basketball. Good free throw shooting.
That's good from Rodriguez.
You know, you've got to like the fact that they're getting to the line. And on top of that, they're making their free throws in this half. That bodes well going forward.
Indiana's gone past the three-point line for 13 of their shots. They're 6 of 13. Allen with the screen for Hill. Off the pick. Good on the shot.
Chris
They can't afford to
Copeland.
give them that kind of look.
Well, it came off a good screen, but still,
He's on
as a
fire right
defender,
now.
you've got to fight over the top of that.
Lowry passes to Rodriguez.
Analytics has become a huge part of the NBA, and one element of that jumps out at me is basically the cameras that track every movement of every player and can provide info on when exactly a player gets tired to how much of their time on the floor they are actually running instead of standing around. Check out the game from Moscow. He's got 10 points, and he's rejected a shot over the course of the game, too.
That seems like it could have
Rejected
been
one
more
shot. I got
because he's been
4.
in position
Come on,
to make
Mozgov.
plays
Hit that.
defensively most
Hit
of
this
the
next
game.
one.
And back to the camera system you were talking about.
This
Some
is a lot of
teams
time in
using
this
it more
game.
than others, but they are starting to
Especially
find
with me in foul
and use
trouble.
all sorts of data, Steve, from those cameras.
Yeah, it's interesting to hear how different teams are using that technology. Some teams use it to check on the club's
Oh, that was
spacing.
a steal if I've ever seen one.
The guy is dribbling the ball compared to
Oh, he missed one.
before. That's what
That's
the
good
Celtics
defense
did
by
with
me.
Rondo. It's really
Pass the
interesting.
ball,
It's
bro.
a tremendous
Stop
amount of
fucking doing
data to
weird
process.
shit.
But the trick is, you know, making it work, making it mean something. He's been working some magic out there today, guys. This lead has been largely his making.
Indiana's gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter. Sloan dishes to Copeland. He kicks it to Sloan. Launches a 3. And it's Toronto with the rebound. Mozgov's got his 6th rebound on the night. Lowry passes to Rodriguez. Landry Fields on the wing. Lowry kicks to Rodriguez. Feeds to Fields.
Shoot, bro.
On the shot clock. Expanding his range. It's rebounded by Copeland.
Step in then.
Shooting a pedestrian
The fuck you standing at the 3 if you can't shoot a 3? That doesn't make any sense.
From deep. Rebound by the Raptors. Kicks to Fields.
Oh my God, Fields. You just stand there, bro. What are you just fucking eye
Outside
candy or
Lowry.
something?
Rodriguez goes in. Offline with the baseline jumper.
Even though he missed it, he couldn't pass up that chance.
Yeah, that's an easy jump shot. You got
Let's
to take
go.
that.
And there's the foul. It goes on C.J. Miles. That's
Let's
his
go.
first foul.
Well, I love it.
Destroyed
He
you
gets
guys
there
talking
first,
all that
absorbs
shit.
the contact. Nice play defensively.
No flop there. He took that one right in the chest.
C.J. Watson. He's checked in for Donald Sloan. Ross, he's checked in for the Raptors. Vasquez comes in for Kyle Lowry.
Bro, that's the
Vasquez
ball.
with it.
Jesus Christ, stop dribbling.
Rodriguez right side. There's the dish to Vasquez.
Yo, how you you gather the ball, you can never shoot a. Like, how are you supposed to shoot? How you supposed to be able
Raptors
to
need to
shoot
get
a
a shot
three?
off. They grab their own miss, but they get it
Yeah.
back.
Multiple possessions have been the story of the game, and even with the big lead, this team continues to be quicker to the ball.
And as hot as he's been this quarter, the game plan should be simple. Get him the ball and get out of the way.
Now Watson. Allen kicks to Miles.
Oh, it wouldn't let me. Oh my God, that was my block right there, yo.
Give an assist there.
That
not
was
for
my
the pass,
fucking
but
block
for
right
the
there.
solid screen set on the inside that freed him up and made the layup possible.
Rodriguez goes in.
Hayes.
Can't get it to go.
What the
And
hell
Indiana
was
will go
that?
the other way with it. And here is Hill. Let's go. And he hits the jump shot.
You could take
You know,
me
there's
out
been
now,
some
Coach.
debate over the
There's no point
idea
in
of
trying to get another
the
block right now.
quote-unquote hot hand. One study implied that it actually doesn't exist. I always felt as a player that, you know, as soon as I felt the ball go through the hoop a couple times, I was much more likely to make that next one.
The Pacers have gone only 6 of 14 from the field in the fourth. Copeland can't hit.
Boy, with an open look like that, he is so gifted. Man, you've got to play better defense. Eventually, he's going to make you pay.
You got that right. I mean, he'll do it from three-point land or anywhere on the perimeter, really.
Oh
Because
my
he is a
God,
deadly
yo.
shooter. You've got to do a better job defensively.
Rodriguez passes to Hayes.
My
Shot
fault,
clock at
Mozgov.
5. Can't connect from 13 feet out.
Well, they'll give him that shot. He doesn't have the most reliable jump shot in the world. We know that. Well, guys, this was never really a contest. Just total obliteration. And you can safely say mission accomplished now for the Raptors.
But, Steve, you know, you don't see this kind of a blowout often. But tonight, this is a quality win across the board to deliver out, Clark, this kind of punishment to
Well, you know what? I thought they did a nice job of playing against the game. They kept the pressure on and clearly were dominant in every area.
And so checking out their season record, this game will become their 45th win.
Bragging rights between these two teams were on the line today. And I'll tell you what, they put in a lot of good work to earn those bragging rights.
Yep, this means they'll come out on top in the season series 2-1.
Beyond the actual result of this game, I think fans are going to look back and see this was just a monstrous performance for money. You can set a tone with defense, and that is exactly what he did with how he protected the rim.
Watson kicks to Miles. Here's Copeland, covered by Hayes. Miles dishes to Hill. Here is Miles. Shot to stop the run. Can't connect. And so Toronto takes this one, but by a big margin. You know, Clark, every team has a bad...
Yo, defense does not get rewarded. I got 7 steals and 4 blocks, and these are the points you give me? Disrespectful, bro. Disrespectful. 13 rebounds, 8 assists, 19 for 32 shooting. Come on, yo. Come on. I was way over 500. Way over 500. Look at you guys, all negative. 500 from 3, and way over 500 from just field goal range. With 5 fouls, so I had to play really smart towards the end. Because my team will definitely drop the bag. Look at all my bench players, yo. Shout out to my bench players. My bench players did the work. Look at the starters. Trash, bro. Why are you guys here? Look at you guys. Y'all should be ashamed of yourselves. Look at all these minutes, and look at all these minutes, and then look at their points. 8, 4, 4, 3. This is my team. This is my starters. 8, 4, 4, 3. Look at my bench. 19, 14, 13, 12, with way less minutes. What were you guys doing? Kyle Lowry, you're supposed to be a point guard. You had 2 assists. We won the game, but I don't want you guys on this. Like, I gotta go. I'm trying to get traded. I don't want to be on this team. This team is horrible. No wonder LeBron used to run right through them. Let's see what it is. Look at these, man. I probably will if I don't have to pick her up.
Things are happening fast. I'm talking freight train fast. I hope you're ready to take that first step toward that big shoe deal you've been dreaming of for so long.
Man, what are you talking about now?
Jordan and Nike are interested in you. Very
Jordan
interested.
and Nike?
What? Why didn't you just say that?
Because I mask my own crippling insecurities in an avalanche of words. My analyst says it's a flaw. But now that we're friends, I think we can be honest with each other. Besides, the timing wasn't quite right.
Listen, we're not friends. But what else?
All right, there's a catch you may not like. The gatekeeper of this here deal used to play in the league until his knee exploded like a Chinese New Year parade. Ha ha! My man!
What? Jackson Ellis?
In living color, in the flesh, large and in charge. You name it, I am it. And here I am.
Who the hell is this,
Oh,
yo?
nah, this is personal. Oh, so you working for Nike and Jordan now?
Fun twist, right?
I mean, that's one way to put it.
Games coming together. Like what I see. We're watching and we're interested.
But what?
It's early. You're still not that far removed from being a 10-day contract nobody. And this company didn't get to be #1 by dealing with nobody.
Well, you know what? It's too bad that we can't play one-on-one for it with your broke knee.
Yeah, too bad. You know,
Oh,
when I was
bullshit.
playing this game, dominating the NBA, it was my whole existence. No girlfriend,
Nice.
no wife, every day. This was it. So when the doc told me I was done, it was like my soul got ripped from my body. I was emptied out. I even cried. Real tears. And then this here opportunity came along. A new game. A game I liked even more.
And why's that?
because I always get to choose who wins. I'll be
Bro,
watching.
look, who chose your hairline though, bro? What's up with your hairline? Who chose that shit? That shit ain't winning. Does that look like winning to you? Look at my shit. Look at my shit. Bow, bow. You know what I'm saying? And look at your shit. Your shit ain't no winning hairline. Just choose to win. But your hairline chose to lose.
All right, listen up, guys. Coach wanted me to go over some more points of emphasis. Today
All
is
right,
going
Coach.
to be
Talk
getting
that
shooters
shit.
open on offense and giving up nothing inside on defense. So let's jump right in, shall we?
Yeah, that's too bad.
From
that my
time to
team
time,
sucks.
we may decide the situation is right to really focus on getting our shooters open for high percentage looks. We have some excellent marksmen on this team, and giving them the best shot opportunities will give us a better chance at winning games. Now let's take a look at some film, and we can get a little more in depth on how we can get our shooters open for shots.
How's this not even our film, bro? This is a different team. What the? Are we facing these teams or something? We might be facing them or something. Oh, we're not. This is just New York Knicks versus New York Knicks. Or Pistons? I don't know.
Moving on. Let's take a look at another item. Nothing inside. Coach really doesn't like giving up easy baskets down low. When we run up against teams who are good at scoring inside, he's probably going to ask you guys to take that away from our opponent. And when he does, we'll need to make it a point to not give up easy buckets in the paint.
I don't know what you're talking about, Coach.
That should have you guys fully up to speed on what to do when Coach calls for any of these points of emphasis. Let's head out, and we'll be back at it tomorrow for practice.
No doubt. We good, Coach.
Well, yes. Very sudden. Attribute upgrades.
Greetings, everyone. 2K Sports brings you the NBA. This is Kevin Harlan. I'm joined by Clark Kellogg and Steve Kerr as we get set to bring you all the action. It's East versus West here in Toronto. The Raptors hope to put on a show for their hometown fans. This is their first chance to take a look at the Timberwolves this season. They controlled everything in both games last year, going 2-0.
Last season, they had a very easy time with this club. And, of course, being East versus West, they only got to face them twice. But I'm sure they wish they had them on the schedule more often.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's check out who's on the floor, courtesy of Gatorade. So on the floor for Minnesota, Rubio and Martin manning the backcourt. Young is out there with Jang, and it's Wiggins in at the 3 slot. And so it's the Raptors getting on the board first. Rubio the pass to Martin. Feeds it to Jang. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. And it's slammed in by Young.
How about the excitement right now that he's playing the game with? I love it.
He capped that dunk off with some serious hang time on the rim.
He just could not contain himself.
Gorgui Dieng, a Senegalese big man, of course won a national title at Louisville and was really the anchor of that team's championship defense. A good open look, and he splashes home the 3.
And just about a minute into the first quarter. Rubio against Lowry. Pass to Wiggins. And Young kicks to Wiggins. Back to Young. Here's the 3. And that is good. Young's got 5 points so far.
And Jang, not just a shot blocker defensively, he also grabs steals and takes charges. Very smart defensive player who helps in a lot of ways.
Now here is Lowry. Right now averaging 15 points a game.
Incredible. Only took them a few seconds to answer the 3 ball with one of their own.
Let's keep this thing going, guys. I love seeing a 3-point battle like this.
Here's Rubio. Wiggins dishes to Young. That's good. 7 points in the game. And Jang, the former MVP of the Basketball Without Borders camp in South Africa, came to the U.S. as a slender prospect and has added over 50 pounds of muscle since his days at Louisville.
That's exactly right, but he's retained his quickness and athleticism while adding that muscle. That's the big thing. Plays with a really good motor. Love to see the
Oh my God, bro. You got to learn how to pass before.
Here's Wiggins. And unable there to get the go-ahead bucket.
Well, what appeared to be an easy 2 points just never materialized.
DeRozan's shot is good.
And a lot of times his first quarter seems to dictate how big of a role he plays later on, and he's off to the good start.
There's a screen. And Rubio kicks to Martin. Back to Rubio. Thaddeus Young on the wing. Here's Dang. And the layup's good off the glass. Jang's got his first points of the game.
How about this? They're shooting 80% so far. I know it's early, but offensively, they look great.
Rodriguez left side. Valanciunas passes to Rodriguez. Out to the right wing. And Patterson kicks to Valanciunas. And the Raptors tack on 2 more.
5 of 5 to start the game, and it might be the second quarter before they miss the way they're knocking these shots down. Boy, everything's pure.
Martin dishes to Rubio. DeRozan against Martin. Kicks it out to Rubio. Kevin Martin on the wing.
This is actually a good Timberwolves. Kevin Martin, Ricky Rubio, Andrew Wiggins.
And it's off the back rim.
This is a nice young squad at one
Defense
point.
doing there. I mean, he is not the guy to give an open look to, and yet they got away with it.
And there's the call by the official. They'll count the basket here following the goaltending call.
He thought he had that one clean, but the ref saw it differently. They'll count the basket.
Timberwolves trail by 6. And Rubio kicks to Martin. All alone. Here's Dang.
Get out of here, boy. Give me that. Are you stupid? Don't you ever try to jump on me like that again.
Now here's Rodriguez. Against
What,
Indiana,
dumb,
he was
stupid,
really
or dumb? Huh?
A shot by Lowry. Wide open.
Oh my God, this is why you gotta get traded, bro. You're wide open and you're like fucking missing. How would you miss that ever? I gave you so much space.
Rubio dishes to Young.
Thaddeus Young, that's my dude.
Back to Young. The three.
Thaddeus Young. Yeah, he can make that.
Young's got 10 points in the game.
Such a great start for him. 4 for 4 already.
He's wilding.
Be on his way to a
he got more points than me.
It certainly looks that way, Steve. His energy level has been terrific right from the opening tip.
Now here's Patterson. No scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. That's good. Timberwolves trail by 5.
I would never be just content to this is weird.
And Rubio kicks to Young. Martin against DeRozan. It's stolen by Valanciunas. Rodriguez outside. Goes up off the pick. No good.
Damn, what the?
Taking it the
Bro.
other way. Coming off that loss against the Nets.
Well, with the number of turnovers they had in that game, guys, it was going to be an uphill battle all the way.
Well, especially, Steve, when you couple the turnovers with the soft defense they were playing. I mean, that's a bad combination. Turning it over and then not defending.
Clock at 6. Rubio with a wide open look. No good from outside. Raptors leading by 5. Rodriguez goes in.
No foul, ref? What is wrong with you, dog? Jesus Christ.
I was able to talk with Flip Saunders for a minute, and he said a big factor in
there we
this
go.
game is how well they're able to handle Kyle Lowry. He admitted being a fan of his game, saying he's a tough athletic guard who really competes. Defense, rebounding, attack the paint, he'll take it to you. We've got to be ready to match his motor and his aggressiveness. Kevin, are they up to it?
Thanks, Doris. Now here is Lowry after the miss from Rodriguez. Soft touch off the glass. Rodriguez has got 9 points.
That was the 3rd straight high percentage look this defense has allowed. I mean, these defenders have got to start bumping bodies in the paint. Be more physical. Be more aggressive.
I agree, Clark, but it doesn't look like they have the will to do that at this moment.
Now let's step back and have a look at the top passing teams in the NBA this season. Number 1, the Raptors.
You know, if there's a stat that coaches really would be impressed by and proud of, it's assists, leading the league in assists. And this team is outstanding. Not only do they have excellent scores, but everybody...
Timberwolves trail by 7. Rubio outside. Young sets a screen for Rubio. Left side, Martin. Shot on the wing. The Timberwolves again can't hit.
Yeah, no excuses there. Got a really good look at the basket after being freed up by the pick.
We say it all the time. The execution was excellent. The result not as good, but good ball movement anyway.
An even 3-on-3 break. Here's Wiggins. Rebounded by Rodriguez. Rodriguez has got his 5th rebound right now in the game.
Is it 5? Because I see 4.
The home for the NBA All-Star Game next season. And we know how global the
Damn.
NBA is. A lot of excitement and anticipation in the T-Dot for a celebration of basketball.
Minnesota's gone 2 or 3 from deep so far in this game. Kevin Martin on the wing. Rubio dishes to Young. Will it go? Rubio misses. Last outing for Toronto, they won that game against the Pacers in Indiana.
And it was the role players in that game, Kevin, that really led the charge. You know, the guys who normally don't score a lot, they came in and really contributed.
A total team performance, Steve. Now you need if you're going to win on the opponent's home floor.
Huge advantage for them already.
And as well as they've played at both ends so far, this lead might continue to grow.
Some changes for Toronto. Mozgov, he's checked in for Jonas Valanciunas. Johnson comes in for Patrick Patterson. And Lewis Williams subbed in for Kyle Lowry. And then for Minnesota, Bennett's checked in for Young. Here's Dang. In the corner, it's Brewer.
Corey Brewer, I love Corey Brewer, man.
Rubio, the pass to Bennett.
He's an exciting player.
That's good. It's Rubio with the assist. Bennett's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Raptors leading by 9. Up top, Rodriguez, covered by Brewer.
Oh my God.
Down low. Soft touch off the glass.
Boy, they are just destroying them in the paint.
You could say that again, Steve. The defenders just aren't aggressive enough down low.
Rubio outside. The pass to Barea.
JJ Barea.
Back to Rubio. 6 to shoot. Fires the 3. No luck.
In terms of rebounding, it's been a sensational opening quarter.
I like sensational. That's a good word for it.
Rodriguez passes to Mozgov. The fader. And there's
Got you,
Rodriguez.
Timmy.
That's good on the assist by Mozgov. 11 points for money.
He has really put his foot on the pedal this quarter, doing a tremendous job leading their offense.
Here is Barea. DeRozan defending. Takes the 13-footer and off the front.
Whoa.
And in it goes. Raptors leading by 11. Williams kicks to Rodriguez. Pulls up. And another basket for Toronto.
So they've settled into their offense very quickly here today.
Yeah, they're zoned in, making the most out of their possessions here.
Rubio outside. He feeds it to Bennett. The tray. Rubio missing again. Toronto's gone 4-6 from long range here early on. Rodriguez goes in. Outside Williams.
Oh my God.
Out of bounds. Minnesota takes possession.
They always give me one of these. They always do that shit
last
to me.
10 games. First in scoring, first in assists, and they're
First
also
in
number 1 in
turnovers.
shooting percentage. This is a team that prides itself on taking high-quality shots.
And the points that they're scoring per game that you talked about is really a result of great offensive execution. And this is a club that works well together. They get great looks, and they'll also score in transition.
And Toronto making a change here. Vasquez comes in, and the Timberwolves also making a change. Buddinger's checked in. There's the pick. Barea dishes to Bennett. Barea with it. He's against Williams.
You gotta be kidding me.
By Barea. Barea's got his second basket of the game.
Very well executed pick to give him all kinds of space to get that one off. J.J. Barea, quick scoring guard, great attacking off of pick and rolls. And for his size, I'll
Get
tell you,
that,
that's
Lou.
impressive ability to finish around the rim.
Now here's Rodriguez. He's got
Lou
13.
Will, come on.
Shot clock at
Make
6.
a move.
Here's Williams.
I'm with you.
Shot denied. Now here's Brewer. Defense is right there. The lead now cut to single digits. Bennett's got 5.
Now that is a quick bucket. Pretty good in transition.
That's right. That's exactly right. He loves when he gets the chance to get out and run. That's when he's at his best.
Now here's Rodriguez, averaging 33 points a contest. And for Barea, just 6 feet, a scrappy defender. Clark, he plays in close, and he's a master of drawing charges.
Yeah, you know, the league actually cracked down on him a little bit. One of the players singled out for flopping, and that's mitigated one of his best defensive weapons.
Raptors leading by 10. Here's Vasquez. Tries again. Mozgov with the bucket.
Kevin, they've been playing with an awful lot of energy here, getting a lot of offensive rebounds. That's always an indicator of hustle and energy.
Brewer with the ball. He's coming off a 16-point game against Brooklyn. Barea kicks to Zhang. Good, and it's Perea who picks up the assist.
Very effective screen to set up the jumper. That was the key to that play.
6-second difference between the shot and game clock. Vasquez passes to Rodriguez. Dishes to Williams.
I need you to move, bro.
Rodriguez outside. Back to Williams.
Look, what the Yo, why was he turned around?
It's inexcusable to throw a pass that far off.
What world do we live in that where a basketball players just turn around looking at the fans while we're in action?
There's 14 seconds left to play in the
I thought that play was so nice. And they, two turnovers. They do this shit every fucking game, yo.
Drills the three-pointer.
Both teams on
every
fire
game.
Right from the opening tip.
Pedal to the throttle, Steve, just like we like it.
Don't heave a shot up, bro.
Deep. And it would have counted had it fallen, but it's offline.
Every goddamn time.
As we end the first quarter.
2 turnovers in the quarter.
Raptors lead by 7. And we'll be back in just a moment with the start of the second quarter.
The end of the regular season is in sight. DeMar DeRozan and the Toronto Raptors take on Derrick Rose and the Chicago Bulls. This Friday, 7 o'clock Central.
Now the second quarter getting ready to start up. And from what we've seen so far from the Raptors, guys, your thoughts?
They've done a nice job on the offensive boards here, guys, and I think that was the difference in that first quarter. Really.
Tone early with their mindset, their tenacity, and their hustle. I mean, that's the way they've come out, and it's served them well.
So on the floor for Minnesota, Levine is out there with Brewer. Then it's Anthony Bennett. Then it's Young. And it's Buttinger in at the 3. Here's Levine. Young dishes to Buttinger, and that's out of bounds. Minnesota will retain possession. Here's a quick check of the rookie leaderboard with the free throw percentage leaders since the All-Star break. Well, you look at money, one of the league's best, 3rd in free throw percentage.
Well, he's earned his spot among the great rookie free throw shooters through a lot of hard work and repetition.
Well, that's what you hear from the people around him. I mean, that he'll put in the hours more so than anybody else in the gym to work on those basic fundamentals. And it pays off when you put the work in.
And Doris Burke has a report for us from the sideline.
Thank you, Kevin. Andrew Wiggins was the 2nd consecutive Toronto native taken first overall in the NBA draft. He called it a great thing, saying, before this, no player from Canada has been #1. And now we have 2 back-to-back #1s. So it's a huge accomplishment. It just opens so many more doors for all the kids in Canada. Guys, back to you.
It's something else, all right. Thank you, Doris. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Raptors.
Well, I tell you what, they must have had a good shoot-around because they've been fantastic from long range so far, fellas.
And they're knocking down that mid-range jump shot, too, so they're really doing a nice job offensively.
Now, here's Vasquez. Quiet so far offensively, searching
Bro,
for his
what
first
are you guys
points of the
doing?
game. Rodriguez passes to Vasquez. Ross with a wide-open look. A three-pointer, no good. Timberwolves trail by 9. Here's Buttinger. Goes to the reverse layup and drops it in.
You know, he didn't need to make the layup complicated. I mean, it's not a trick shot contest, but he decided to go for a little extra flavor on that one.
Now here is Lowry.
You need to pass it. Like,
goes
I
in.
hate the animation in this game.
And to Johnson.
That's amazing. Like, his arm stretches out that far.
Deflects the pass. Now Brewer, averaging 10 points per contest. Passes to Levine. There's the 3. Buttinger, no luck. Raptors leading by 7. Here's Rodriguez. No good with the triple. Timberwolves have gone 1 of 3 to start out the second quarter. And Young kicks to Levine. And here is Buttinger. Levine can't hit.
Pretty good defense there. I mean, that's a shot that he can make, but they really challenged him.
Y'all are fucking pissing me off.
Now here's Rodriguez, covered by Brewer. The shot's good from Rodriguez.
Oh, you got to like his shot selection today. He set a good example for the rest of his teammates.
And the Raptors with some changes. Valanciunas, who's checked in for Raptors. Mozgov, he's checked in for Jonas Valanciunas. Johnson comes in for Patrick Patterson. Rodriguez is checked in for Ross. And it's Williams in for Kyle Lowry. Big group substitution now for Minnesota. Jang, he's checked in for Young. Brewer comes in for Wiggins. Chase Buttinger, he's checked in for Kevin Martin. And Barea subbed in for Levine.
Complete domination. What a game for money.
Oh
22 points, and he's got 9 points from behind the arc.
Yeah, that's been an important part of this game today. He's made his open looks. How about the delivery in the lane? Just perfectly done.
Raptors leading by 22. Kicks to Johnson. The dish to Brewer. Here's Buttinger. Toronto grabs the miss. Rodriguez has got 8 rebounds in this game.
And in the paint, they have really shown some strength. Their work on the boards has been phenomenal.
Yeah, I'd certainly call it a mismatch, Steve, at least for today.
Well, offensively, he's taken a solid opening quarter and just built on it here in the second.
Here is Barea. He's guarded by Williams. We've got 1:08 left to play.
That's what I'm saying. He's wide open, so why wouldn't I guard him?
That's another assist for a team.
And then you switch me back onto him. You guys are fucking retarded.
I just love
just because I think ahead and I think too far ahead for the
side to side and
that
working to get a
arrow
good
to
shot.
keep up with.
Rodriguez goes in and a foul.
Damn!
The strike for 2.
Here's where Toronto sits right now in the league rankings. First in assists, first in shooting percentage. And they're also ranked #1 in taking care of the ball. Not many turnovers. They value possessions like no other.
Yeah, and the one thing that really jumps out at me when you talk about all these stats, Clark, is the assists. And this is a team that has been very unselfish. They're sharing the ball. They're moving. They're really getting a good flow to their offense. And as a result, they're finding pretty high percentage shots almost every possession.
Come on.
Vasquez, he's checked in for Mozgov. Barea dishes to Bennett. Pass to Buttinger. Here's Brewer, 5 to shoot, and another 3 for Minnesota.
He's certainly starting to heat up from outside. That's his 3rd for the game, his 2nd in this
there's
quarter.
something wrong here.
Raptors leading by 21. Rodriguez outside. He dishes it to Vasquez. Williams kicks to Rodriguez. The Raptors need to get a shot off. Vasquez, that's good.
Wow, he was just wide open there. That's way too easy.
8 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. Here's Barea. The three-pointer, no good. And through one half, it hasn't even been close. The Raptors out in front, running away with it. And a chance now to send you over to Doris Burke, standing by on the sideline. Doris?
Certainly good numbers from you shooting the ball in the first half. What has been your approach on offense?
Same approach as always. Give me the ball, let me do my thing. Sometimes guys on our team or coach try to overthink things. It's simple. Just get the ball to your natural score. Make sure you don't trip on yourself when you're getting out the way.
Slow and steady wins the race, Kevin.
Thank you, Doris. We'll be back after halftime as the third quarter gets underway.
Guys, that was the perfect way to start this game. Let's go over some stuff and do more of the same in the second half. We've taken a lot of pressure off ourselves on D because of how good we've been on offense. That's what I call lockdown, intelligent attacking basketball. I love it. One thing I liked, our passing, getting a lot of assists. Unselfish passing can get us into a nice rhythm, and that's how we get ourselves on a run. And let's head out there in the third with one play in mind that will get our offense rolling. The pick and roll. Let's see what kind of answer they have for that. And that's all I wanted to go over with you. Let's go play a good half of basketball.
Well, we're getting back to the action now. It's been a one-team show so far. We'll see if that changes. In from Money.
Well, the threes have been falling for him at a ridiculous rate. That first half was just amazing.
And when that's the case here in the second, I think he's just got to keep spraying and splashing them.
Lowry and DeRozan, they're the backcourt. Patterson is the 4 with Valanciunas in the middle. And it's Rodriguez in at the small forward position. They're the group for Dwayne Casey starting the second half.
Yeah, he got whacked. Shouldn't be much debate on that one.
He did not get whacked.
As straightforward as it gets.
He did not get whacked. He's trash. He's a faggot.
1 for 2 on the night so far from the line.
Yeah, they've just been an ordinary team in terms of free throw shooting this year, guys. About 75%.
He's Andrew Piggins.
You know, the numbers from the line, guys, are close to where they were last year. But just a tad worse, so not too bad.
Rodriguez right side. From the baseline. Buries the jump shot. 8 points for Kyle Lowry.
Kyle Lowry, an inside-outside scoring threat. He's become a deadly three-point shooter. And despite his relatively short stature, he's able to drive inside and finish effectively because of that great
Come
strike.
on, they're not. That's not you, Valanciunas. It's your teammates. They're trash. It's Kyle Lowry. That's his man. He's on defense. He's supposed to guard him.
Beyond the arc. That's
Jesus
really
Christ, it's not your fault.
And as long as you can do it the way he does,
what the fuck are you supposed to do?
And with efficiency,
give me the ball.
The mid-range game is something you can work on later.
Here's Rodriguez. A three-pointer off the mark. Minnesota's gotten the three-point shot off 16 times tonight. 7 times they've hit it. 9 times they've missed. And good on the basket. Book it.
Nice soft touch to drop that one.
I should have blocked that.
Little over a minute gone here in the second half. Lowry with the ball. Now defended by Wiggins. No good.
Oh my God, man! I held it too long.
20. Here's Martin. Hammers it home to polish off the break.
Boy, did they work together well.
Oh my God! Can we get it together, guys? Come on, get it together. Shit is looking pathetic.
On 1 of 3 since starting the second half. Lowry passes to Rodriguez. Back to Lowry. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here.
And Minnesota has had their hands full guarding against Lowry.
He's got 8 points, and he's picked up 6 points from behind the arc.
Now, his outside stroke has looked really good today.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now.
Well, he's become one of the most dependable free throw shooters around, about 82% on the year.
You know, he's been one of those players they've wanted on the line as much as possible this season, especially in close games, guys.
And Rubio kicks to Zhang. That's in, coming off an assist from Rubio. Rubio's got his 3rd assist on the night. Toronto leading by 18. Lowry passes to Rodriguez. He kicks it to Valanciunas. Floats one up.
Well, they need
Damn, Valley
here soon. They're only 1 of 4 since the break.
Here's Wiggins. Oh, took the contact and tried to throw it down.
Oh, yeah, run offense through me now. Thank you. Jesus Christ. Fucking people suck.
The Timberwolves shooting their 7th and 8th attempts at the foul line tonight, and so he makes both from the line.
Low.
Toronto's gone 0 of 2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Pass to Rodriguez.
How am I missing that, yo? It's wide open. How's he missing that?
If he can improve
Oh, I hate this game, yo.
ridiculous. Tore it down that time. Even when they're down, he's still looking to do the spectacular.
Fucking refs, yo.
And he's
Well, maybe this is the best time to do
Like,
it.
why am I
I
missing?
agree. I mean, now's when they need a little spark anyway.
And the Raptors miss again.
It's been a tale of 2 halves, huh, guys? He was on fire from long range in the first half, but not so much here in the second.
And it's Martin missing.
Finally a miss, but still 4 for 5 shooting to start this 3rd quarter.
Feeds to Lowry. To the wing on the left. Here's Patterson. And the Raptors miss again.
Ugh.
He certainly didn't take advantage of the poor defense, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
No, that's for sure, because this guy's too good of a shooter to miss that look consistently.
Lowry kicks to Rodriguez. Let's go to the 2K leaderboard and look at the NBA's best rebounding teams for this last month. The Timberwolves, number 1. 5th, the Raptors.
What a run it's been for both of these clubs in terms of rebounding the ball. So this is going to be an incredible matchup tonight. Look at the free throw percentage. Unblemished since halftime, Clark. That's pretty nice.
I'd go farther than that, Steve. How about perfect?
Martin dishes to Rubio. The kick out to Young. That's good. It's
Those are
Rubio
both my
with the
players?
assist.
You guys are
Rubio's
fucking
got his
retarded,
5th
yo.
assist in this one. Rodriguez outside. Back to Lowry. Fires for 3, and he knocks it down. Good looking through there from Rodriguez. Rodriguez has got 5 points now in the quarter. Timberwolves trail by 17. Rubio the pass to Martin. The feed to Wiggins.
That should have been a steal.
By Minnesota.
Like, why is he always open?
And Kevin Martin hits from deep.
What the fuck?
This is great. 3-pointers going down quickly at both ends.
Yeah, it took them no time to answer back on that possession.
Rodriguez goes in. Good on the shot.
He is feeling a terrific percentage from the field.
Minnesota's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. And Rubio kicks to Martin. Kicks it out to Rubio. Here's Dang. He's got 6. Lock at 6. Outside Martin.
That wasn't a fucking steal. Like, come on.
9 points in the
He
game so
dribbled the
far.
ball right into my
On
hand.
in the second half, guys. I mean, a much better showing than he had before the break.
Lowry passes to Rodriguez. Back to Lowry.
Lowry, you gotta move, bro. How am I supposed to run up to the key if you're like in my way, bro?
He feeds it to DeRozan. Good, and Rodriguez gets the assist. And that's 13 points for DeMar DeRozan.
And he may be the guy to put this game even farther out of reach.
Rubio outside, and he dunks it after the pick frees him up. I like that they're taking it inside and taking advantage of each opportunity, Clark, to chip away at the deficit.
Yeah, and doing it with the dunk is a major energizer, too. Gets the momentum going.
Yeah, and I think the interior defense, as good a job offensively as we saw, the defensive presence was almost non-existent. They may see this lead disappear.
Oh my God, man. What the fuck?
Young, a screen on Lowry.
And there's 2 open people over here.
Rebounded by Valanciunas. Valanciunas has got his 5th rebound in this one. Rodriguez goes.
Bro, you're in my way.
To Valanciunas, and he uses the glass on the way.
Niggas don't know how to clear, bro.
Unselfish basketball on the interior. I love that, and you got to think the coaching staff
Clear the
does too.
fuck out of the way.
Martin dishes to Rubio. Off the screen.
He's wide open. Allow man to score. That's not my man. I came over to help. He's fucking wide open. That's why.
Leading by 15.
Fucking dumb ass team. Swear,
Passes
yo.
it to Valanciunas. Plenty of space. And a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in. And that's 36 points for money. Minnesota's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Rubio outside. Kicks it to Martin.
That bump off of his body is insane.
Toronto with the rebound. Earlier in the game, they held a 25-point lead.
This has not at all been the kind of performance they've needed out of him.
A new group in now for the Raptors. Amir Johnson's checked in for Jonas Valanciunas. Ross comes in for Patrick Patterson. Vasquez, he's checked in for DeMar DeRozan. And Lewis Williams subbed in for Kyle Lowry. And then for Minnesota, Brewer is checked in for Wiggins. Barea comes in for Kevin Martin. And Levine subbed in for Ricky Rubio.
That's their 3rd straight make off an assist.
Boy, the ball movement's been fantastic here the last few possessions. Lou Williams at 6'1", about 175 pounds, a scoring guard in a point guard's body. He's best playing off the ball offensively, but guarding the point guard defensively. So you often see him cross-matched with opponents.
Vasquez passes to Rodriguez. From the arc. And the Raptors hit again from deep.
You know, the more these three-pointers continue to drop, the more you can sense the frustration coming from this defense.
No question. No matter what they've thrown at them, they've not been able to take that shot away.
Levine. And it's Toronto with the rebound. Rodriguez has got the glass covered here tonight. 11 boards for him. Here's Ross. And a great assist by Rodriguez as that one goes in. And it's 6 points now for Terrence Ross. Timberwolves trail by 19. Levine kicks to Zhang. Levine passes to Brewer. Here's Levine. He's guarded by Ross. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2.
Well, let's see the stat sheet here on J.J. Barea. Now, the last month of basketball was for him, averaging 5 points per game, 5 assists, and 4 rebounds. And when you take his overall contributions on the whole, he's been putting up some pretty good numbers, but I think he can do more.
And see, sometimes that's just part of the game, weathering periods where your stats might not show all of what you're doing on the floor.
Free throw good, Levine.
I like that they haven't lost their aggressiveness here in the second half, despite trailing in this game.
Well, you know, that's when you need to be most aggressive when you're down. Another good job of drawing contact and getting to the line.
Anthony Bennett's checked in for Minnesota. Vasquez, that's good.
And another gap in the defense found right there. This is one of the worst defensive performances I have ever seen.
Barea with it. 6 points for him. Pass to Levine. The dish to Barea. He kicks to Brewer. Pass to Young. Clock at 6. Feeds it to Bennett. The Timberwolves need to get a shot off here. A nice shot by Barea. By 17. Into Johnson. The layup missed. Minnesota's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Here's Levine, and he drops in the layup off the glass. Levine's got 6 points.
So far, going for more of an inside game here in this second half, and I like that. A little smash mouth basketball, taking it inside.
Rodriguez goes in. Again, Toronto.
His work at the offensive end has been phenomenal. Maybe reason number 1, they're ahead.
Timberwolves trail by 17. Now Barea. Right through the D for the layup. 10 points for him.
His shooting has been so good today. He may have to take it upon himself to try to get his club out of this hole.
Williams dishes to Ross. Rodriguez outside. Shoots the 3. The shot is off. And it's the Timberwolves taking it the other way. Screen by Young. Here's Levine. And a miss there on the triple. Toronto leading by 15. 14 feet away. And that one goes long.
Well, as far as jump shots go, that's as high percentage as it gets.
I'm not sure how that didn't go down.
He dishes it to Barea. The pass to Levine. It's stolen by Johnson. Fast break Toronto. There's the lob to the hoop. And Ross with the slam.
Boy, he is a strong finisher on the fast break.
Yeah, he sure is. He remains in total control even at full speed. I love that about him.
Here's Levine. He has 6. Releases. The rebound by Johnson. They've been doing a great job of sharing the ball.
Excellent display of team play.
Steve, I know you love great teamwork.
Yeah, so much fun to watch when the ball is moving. There's kind of a rhythm to the game.
Oh, my goodness.
The ball moves almost on its own, Kevin. It's fun to watch.
Chase Budinger is checked in for Anthony Bennett. .24 seconds left to play in the third. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a 3-point play.
And how did he get that to go?
Even after the whistle, I like the awareness, the alertness, and the presence of mind to finish the play.
Timberwolves trail by 20. And here's Barea. He's got 10. Young inside. He's guarded by Johnson.
You know, even from here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
Yep, pretty obvious. And a good call by the official.
The Timberwolves have shot 9 of 11 at the free throw line. And he makes the first. And he makes the first, but misses the second. Rodriguez with it. Here's Ross, and the foul called on Terrence Ross.
Yo!
That's his first foul.
Yo!
Great defense. He anticipated the play and got there
That is
first.
I think
crazy.
he got there in time. Nice play.
Throws it from deep. No good. And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. Toronto ahead, up 19. We're going to step aside for just a second, but join us right back here for the start.
Sunday.
Raptors leading by 19 points.
Pass, bro, pass.
And a look at the 5 for the Timberwolves to start the fourth. They've got Wiggins. Zhang is out there with Buttinger. Then there's Brewer. And it's Rubio in at the 1 spot. 6 on the shot clock. They set the pick. Vasquez kicks to DeRozan. That falls. Great assist by Vasquez. 16 points for DeMar DeRozan.
This is incredible. It's been a three-point barrage since halftime.
Yeah, whether by design or by accident, it has been impressive.
To the inside. The feed to Wiggins from outside the arc. Toronto grabs the miss. Johnson's got 3 rebounds so far in the game. Fires from deep. They get it back. Valanciunas. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more.
That sort of epitomized this game, guys. One team going all out, getting rebounds and putbacks, and the other team just dragging.
Kyle Lowry, he's checked in for Toronto. Kevin Martin, he's checked in for Minnesota. Over to the left wing. Rubio
I didn't even
outside.
get that through.
Martin with it. Lowry picks him up. And so
That shit out of here. That shit out of here, boy. What you thought this was?
Some changes for Toronto. Mozgov.
Nice shooting.
Hayes comes in for Johnson.
You're up.
And so it's Minnesota with it. Here's Levine. Off target with his 3.
Not a good look at the hoop. They've got to do a better job offensively creating some space.
Bang that, Russ. Bang that. Shoot.
Now here is
Shoot.
Fields.
Lou Will. Pass the
He
ball to
feeds it to
Will.
Williams.
Shoot, Will.
6
Jesus
to
Christ.
shoot.
What is wrong with you guys? Oh,
Here's
goodness.
Ross.
There you go, Ross. Bam.
Darius Young
Yo.
grabs the miss.
It's an open.
Young's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Rodriguez is checked in for Landry Fields. And a change for the Timberwolves. Bennett's checked in. All right, let's go over to the sideline with Doris Burke.
Yes, Kevin, Dwayne Casey was just going over the plan with his team. He'd like them to concentrate on their transition game, to keep the tempo fast and put pressure on the defense in the open court. He added one more thing as well, which was that he wants them driving the lane and taking the ball strong to the hoop at every opportunity. Guys, they're operating under the principle that it's never too late to fine-tune the game plan. Kevin, over to you.
Thanks again, Doris. Barea kicks to Brewer. From past the arc. And once again off the mark by Minnesota. Toronto's gotten just 1 of 4 3-pointers to go down for them here in the 4th. Mozgov passes to Rodriguez.
Well, guys, it seems like the league has been pretty forward-thinking, willing to embrace changes over time, always trying to improve the game.
What the Yo, I hate this game, bro. What the fuck, man?
Used to be every general manager. Now it's made up of 3 owners, 3 general managers, 3 coaches.
Fucking ball, yo. This fucking game pisses me the fuck off.
Fires the 3. That is good. Rodriguez has got 17 now, just in the second half.
Now he's playing with an edge here, playing extremely well offensively here in the second half.
Levine kicks to Bennett. Here is Barea. He's guarded by Ross. Here's Bennett. It's good. Great play set up by Barea. Barea's got assist number 5 here tonight. And with that new NBA competition committee, the league was hoping to create a more nimble leadership group to consider various initiatives.
And, you know, I think the culture of the NBA has been open to innovation and new things, new ways of doing things, new thinking, all in an effort to improve the game. And to me, that's what it's about.
The shot's good from Rodriguez.
You know, they've been able to depend on his offense all game long, guys. He's drained a lot of shots out here.
And between now and the horn, Steve, the ball should be in his hands as much as possible if they want to continue to build this lead.
Toronto with the ball. Stringing it together. They've got an 11-2 run going. Dishes it to Ross. Ross gets a screen from Rodriguez. Ross passes to Rodriguez. It's
Ross, what the fuck is that?
Here's Levine. And Barea has it in the corner. And it's off from 3-point range.
He's been anything but his usual.
Ross, pass the ball, bro.
It's actually been ugly to see.
Rodriguez goes in. Ross gets a screen from Rodriguez.
Giving you a good screen, my nigga.
Here's Williams. That drops.
Everything's falling now.
Good shit,
this
Lugo.
lead continues to increase.
Yeah, it's just way too hard to keep up with a scoring pace like this. I mean, and that's why the defense is having a tough time.
Levine kicks to Barea. Passes it to Levine. The 3-ball. The rebound by Rodriguez. Rodriguez has got rebound number 15 here tonight. Guys, we see teams taking a more data-driven approach. Analytics now, a big part of things. You see that in the front office. And Steve, that brings in some new faces.
Yeah, in fact, in the last 2 years, over a third of the NBA teams have hired new decision makers. So only a couple played in the league, the majority being, you know, more of the analytical types. So there's definitely been a sea change in terms of NBA leadership.
And for basketball lifers looking for roles in front offices, I think it's natural to feel threatened by the influx of more analytical minds. The feeling is, and I think it's an accurate one, that those analytical minds are favored because a lot of the owners come from a similar.
Oh my God, man, this game is too fucking retarded.
Numbers and wanting to measure things more and attach value to measurements as opposed
Bro,
to
pass the fucking ball.
experience of playing.
Off target from
Fucking
outside.
takes so long. Everything in this game takes fucking forever. To pass the ball to somebody takes forever, yo.
A lot of fans focused on that matchup for New York. Well, I don't think the math guys are going away anytime soon.
Fucking
in the NBA. I think
Christ.
the best organizations kind of take a holistic approach. They incorporate advanced stats and cap specialists, but there's also a lot of thought
Fucking ball, yo.
in terms of
Can't
players
stand you
who
guys.
fit and experience and youth. It really is kind of one big concoction.
Vasquez passes to Rodriguez. Vasquez up top.
Shoot that. Why didn't you shoot that, bro?
And that one's good.
It seems that every pass they make is
This
leading to a
motherfucker,
score
yo.
here. I mean, that's just exquisite ball movement.
Yeah, they're making the right play. They're working together, and they're just looking for the best shot they can every possession.
Here's Buttinger. And misses it off the right side of the rim.
Now you can see why the defense is willing to let him take that shot. That's really not his range.
Rodriguez passes to Vasquez.
Vasquez, why don't you pass me the ball,
On the
bro?
wing.
Shoot the fucking ball.
Kicks it to Mozgov. Rodriguez goes in. Right wing. Here's the 3. Rebounded by the Timberwolves.
You guys are the goddamn worst,
take advantage
yo.
of the poor defense, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
No, that's for sure, because this guy's too good of a shooter to miss that look consistently.
Pekovic with a screen. Levine kicks to Bennett. Goes up at the stripe. That's good.
Look out, guys. I mean, I think there's a lot more where that came from. When he gets it going like this,
we gotta stop these
it is
guys,
not
okay?
easy to slow him down.
Rodriguez outside. Lets the three fly.
Yo, what is up with that, yo? I'm like right on the line and he throws the ball like the shit is a fucking dookie, yo.
Not wasting any time.
And he makes that on defense. I was off of defense. There was no defense on me.
In the first half, but he looks like he's starting to find his comfort zone here.
Jacks up a three. Pekovic with the rebound.
Oh my fucking god, yo.
Rebound so far in the game.
You know, he's been off his game this quarter just a bit. Hasn't been able
Zach
to
Levine's going
get a
off
whole
right
lot to
now.
go so
Too
far.
late though, but
Boy,
goddamn,
he picked it
yo.
up in the second half. He's on fire.
Terrence Ross, you better score or something, bro. I need you to score.
Passes to Rodriguez. Shoots. And the shot no good, a bit short.
Well, he's been trying to add that mid-range shot to his arsenal, but it still isn't there. And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout.
Oh my fucking god, yo.
Tonight they seem committed to the three-point shot.
That certainly was their main meal, their bread and butter, if you will.
And these guys already with 45 wins on the year, so tonight we'll make it 36.
A little bit closer to the win now, and they'll be halfway to a sweep of the season series once they wrap this one up.
That's right. It's just a two-gamer since they're in opposite conferences, and you can bet they'll take the same approach right into game 2 that they had tonight.
And you have to look back at this and see what a huge game it's been for Money. You have to love the way that he was closing out defensive trips. I mean, he would always body up and really be physical. That's why he ended up with so many boards.
Launches it. That's good. Rodriguez has got 52 points.
They're in the position they're in right now, thanks in no small part to the show that he's putting on in this period.
And stolen by Patterson. Now here's Vasquez. He's guarded closely. Rodriguez passes to Mozgov. Back to Rodriguez. 5 to shoot. Here's Patterson. Mozgov dishes to Ross. And Patterson kicks to Rodriguez. And the Raptors hit again from deep.
Terrific job taking care of business in front of the home fans.
And Steve, I thought those fans, those home fans, gave this team a big lift all game. A lot of positive energy in the building.
Brewer with the ball. There's the pick. Here's Levine. Basket good.
How about the response? Retaliation.
Wow.
Impressive, huh, guys?
Okay.
I'll say exactly
I'll see you
that
next
as well.
time,
Nice job to
motherfucker.
recover those 3 points right away.
And so Toronto takes this one, but by a big margin. And this one was such a lopsided victory.
They never let up. They were full throttle from the start.
And now let's catch up with Doris Burke, who's standing by on the sideline. Doris?
Well, all night long you were able to control the glass. A visibly winded Warrior here. How were you able to get so many shots that came off the iron?
You know, I just try to be quick on my feet, basically. You know, as long as I bump my guy, throw him off balance a little bit, I can start to head over, grab boards. I know it's a big part of what our team needs, and I'm happy to provide it.
Mission accomplished tonight. Congratulations. Kev, over to you.
Thank you, Doris. And now for Clark Kellogg, Steve Kerr, and Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for joining us tonight in our presentation of NBA on 2K Sports. Now our Jordan Player of the Game.
Alright, Bobbies. Alright. Missed me only.
There he is. Hey, how are things back home?
Same as they ever were.
All right.
Listen, when are you gonna come over to the house and have dinner? You know, Jeannie thinks I haven't invited you yet.
All right. Listen, tell her as soon as things slow down for me. So probably in the off-season, okay?
All right, sounds like a plan. Now listen, you stay focused out there. Make your ball coach proud.
All right. Yes, sir, I will, okay?
All right.
All right.